Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my review of Wistful Ascending by JCM Berne. This is first book in Hybrid Helix series. I hope that's the series name. When I saw this cover, I messaged the author about the inspiration behind the cover and he sent me the copy. It's been more than 3 months since he sent me. I finally picked it up in July and I absolutely loved it. Easily one of the best books I read this year. This is going to be a gush review because I liked everything in this book. Let me start with summary. We follow Rohan, who is a hybrid, half human, half alien. I'm totally blank on that alien name. Half Ildrak. Ildrak is this race which dominates the space, which rules the space. Rohan used to work for this Ildrak empire. Now he is working as a tow chief on a space station called Wistful. Any spacecraft which approaches the space station has to power down to avoid accidents. Rohan approaches them and manually tows them to their respective docks. That's it, simple job. But one day a dormant wormhole opens and refugees come by a ship seeking help. That attracts Empire's attention and Empire sends a big ship with researchers to study the wormhole and to study the planet nearby wormhole. There is a planet near Wistful which is actually dangerous. There are kaiju on that planet, which is super cool. These researchers want to go land on that planet and want to study the planet if it is livable, but Wistful warned them against it. On the other hand, these researchers who came to study the wormhole wants to open it in spite of Wistful's warnings. Rohan had to deal with these threats. That creates conflict and kind of opens Rohan's past. We were not told the entire past. We got glimpses of that. What happened when Rohan was serving in Ildrak Empire and why he retired. We got world building through these conflicts and I loved it. Actually, Rohan meets some of these characters, some of the research assistants. Through these characters' reactions on meeting Rohan, we get to see the other side of Rohan, what he did in the past. That added extra layer to the depth of Rohan's character. Berne introduced him to us as this funny, easygoing person, and slowly with these conflicts, with the world building details, gave us the complexity of that character. It was just perfect. He quickly became one of my favorite characters, not just because of his Indian heritage. As I said, Rohan is half human. To be specific, his mother's heritage is Indian. On a side note, 10 days back, I was part of these reading sprints, actually 2 reading sprints where I recommended this book to people. Andrew was there both the times. He teasingly asked me if it has anything to do with Rohan being Indian. My answer is both yes and no. Yes, representation matters. Rohan's mother is not just Indian. She has Telugu heritage, same as me. When I read that, I squealed in delight. And when Rohan talks about humans with other aliens, there were dialogues like, "We invented spice," or "We are prudish." Not all humans are prudish, but people from my heritage are more prudish. I exactly know what he meant. So that representation definitely made me connected with Rohan, but that's not the only reason I liked him. Actually, it's the way he talked about food. There is a lot of food in this book. It's not the mere mention of what they are eating. Many books have that. But in this book, we actually see Rohan appreciating food. He actually anticipates eating his favorite foods. There are many restaurants on Wistful which belongs to different races. Sorry, not races. Different aliens actually. There are many aliens from different planets live on this space station, so there are different kinds of restaurants to explore. So Rohan actually puts effort to find the best restaurant which serves the best food, and when he is eating, he actually talks about how good it was. That's exactly what I do. That's what made me connect to him so fast. Even in real life, I got connected with one of my close friends because of our love for food, because of our common taste for food. That's always the fastest way to my heart. Now I need to move on from food. Another thing I really liked was romance. Berne executed such a healthy romance. I really liked this female character. I liked the dynamic between Rohan and her. But what impressed me more was Berne's perfect execution of one trope, which is actually common in Indian movies I watched growing up. I'm not sure if this trope is there in Hollywood also. In movies, I don't always like this trope, but Berne executed it so perfectly without glorifying Rohan's actions. I cannot say more than that if I want to keep it spoiler free. If I ever have a spoilers chat with the author, then I'll talk more details. This trope actually helped us to know Rohan better. Berne showed us this side of Rohan without hyperbole, just perfection. Another trope done to perfection was found family. I like the way they formed friendships. I like all characters. Security Chief Veli, I want to know more about her. And I liked Ang. Both of them are my favorites actually. Overall, as you can see, I enjoyed it a lot. Pacing was perfect. I never got bored. I like the structure. It starts with a conflict and then we get what happened 12 days before and how we came to this conflict. Berne gave us enough details on world building, enough to understand the plot and character motivations, and left us wanting more. Writing is good. I got invested right from the beginning. Dialogues are witty. Actually, Rohan's humor reminded me of the other. I have seen Berne talking during live shows and I follow him on Twitter. His tweets are funny and always make me laugh. And I saw the same humor throughout this book. It felt like he put himself in this book. I really like that. Because of witty dialogues, it feels like a slice of life story, but Berne explored some strong themes like genocide. I think the more we know of the world, the stronger these themes will get. I cannot wait to know more about the world. So far, 3 books have come out. The 4th book is coming out next month. Already, some of my friends are reading arts of this 4th book. I am getting so tempted. I want to binge read 2nd and 3rd books and get to that 4th book. At the same time, I want to wait actually and spread out these books. I always have this nature. If I like something, I want to save it for tomorrow. I have the same thing with even food actually. If I like something, I want to save a little bit for tomorrow so that I can enjoy even tomorrow. Does it make sense or am I crazy? I think at the end my basic nature will win and I'll spread out these books like every 2-3 months. I don't want to wait more than that because I don't want to forget things. I think I'll give a gap of 2-3 months before each book. I am so glad I found a new favorite, not just the book. I found a new favorite character. I am pretty sure Rohan is going to become my all-time favorite character. If you want a fun book, witty dialogue, something like Guardians of the Galaxy, pick this up, you won't regret it. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.